So this is my start. I've got a box full of parts. Got some spanners, T-bar, jack, and then over here there's a box. Here's a loader, the frame, inside the box here some brackets and things. Here's the bars, and here's the tractor. So hopefully later on we'll have one tractor with a loader on it. Well, it looks as though the camera's finally given up the ghost. So here we have the two lower link arms. Here's the bolts, which will go in. Which will go in there and there through it. So they're long enough. Looks as though it's about 7-inch bolts you need. It says 6.5 in the manual, but and then these are the items. So the connects in there, the RAM. But apart from that, it looks alright. And these are the diesel ends here, so they've got just 2 holes, not 4. And then that's the one on the other side. And then these are the parts. Here's the pipe. And some hoses, some more hoses. And then there's all my bolts, bits and pieces. There's a tractor, the loader, and the frame. So that's it, there's all the parts assembled. Hopefully if I can get it still enough, that'll make a good still shot. And maybe so I can get one over here. That's quite a good one as well. So the first thing to remove then is the nut down here. The exhaust is still, that's pretty cool now. I'm just going to have to unhook it at the back there and just make sure I can get to it. So that's the first job done there, look. Just remove the exhaust. That gives you good access to the point there. You can get in and work. So I'm just looking at how the valve's going to sit. So it's going to sit like this, with the pipe coming out the back, feeding round down here and into there. It's not connected at the moment, it's all, so I'm hoping that I can undo that nut, push this one in and get it all secured before too much oil pours out. That's what I'm going to try and do there, get those in. Then it comes up around there to there and into there. Once I've got the pipe in, I can concentrate on doing that in a moment. So this wasn't as bad as I thought. It's just a trickle of oil that comes out. I think it's still trickling now. I haven't tightened it up properly at the moment, but still a trickle of oil that comes out. It wasn't a gush or anything, so in the manual it recommends to drain it before you do it, but I think you'll probably get away with that if you were quite quick and you could see what was going. So we've got a copper washer first, then I've got the nut that's going on, then I've got 2 fibre washers either side of the pipe that comes off. So that part's in place, but now I've just got to work on the top section here, and then I can just undo the nut. And this seems to be 1 1/8 of nut, not 1 1/16. Whether that's just this nut or I'm not sure, but it all seems to be going so far so good. So I'll undo this now and have a go at the top part. So there we go, I've released, slackened the nut off down here, and just trying it in place. I've got the other nut to slacken off, but that's where it's going to sit, that's how it sits. I've taken the seat off as well, just gives you better access into where you want to be, and I'm sure the seat taking off will also be good when it comes to take the mud guards off as well. So that's the next stage, putting the valve on. Okay, so there it is in place, nuts all screwed up and the valve's in at the top. I've just got to tighten it up. That's a great shot, that is. So the valve's screwed down, not screwed up. Yeah, so you can screw it up, that opens it up, or you can just screw it down and close it down. So that looks great, looking good. So the next part now is to remove one of the mud guards using that bolt there, and then put on the arms. Okay, have a go at that next. Go, one mud guard removed. Looks pretty good. All done. Been replaced at some point, as it's got nuts on it. Yeah, not the nuts on it instead of rivets, which it was riveted in originally. It doesn't look too bad a shape. Okay, and there we go, there's the hub off. That all looks pretty good in there. Nice and clean, no leaks, which is nice. No oil anywhere. Nice flat surface. So that's one done. I've just got the other one to do now. There we go. And it's got the pulley on at the moment, look, just got a pulley. Okay, so both mud guards are off, and I'm just starting to position the loader now. I can see here that this bracket has got to go on the other side of here. So all of this has got to be picked up and moved over underneath there with the bracket underneath like that. So the bracket's going to go underneath there, another radius arms. So yeah, I think it will go in without having to move it. So I'm just coming around the back now, and if you look here, look, I'm just I've got one bolt in. I'm just going to put both bolts in